Today, the Federal Reserve increased rates by 0.75%. It's the fourth time they've jumped just this year.
Yeah, but some economic and financial experts say that they acted too late, and now we could pay the price for it. News Specialist Matt Rascone has more on the rate hike and its potential impact.
Experts I spoke to acknowledge these interest rate hikes pose a real risk of recession. The challenge, they say, is raising these rates just enough to slow down inflation. Speeding down the highway.
So right now the U.S. is dealing with an overheated economy.
The best way to slow down is to step on the brakes.
The risk is if we push on the brakes too hard, we might end up going in reverse.
When it comes to curbing the speed of inflation, Chief Economist Phil Dean says the Federal Reserve increases interest rates.
The reverse option is you tamp on the brakes so hard, you cause an economic crash.
Dean says there's a significant risk of recession because the Federal Reserve started braking too late.
They got behind inflation instead of getting ahead of it.
Now, instead of gradual small increases, today the Federal Reserve increased interest rates 0.75% for the second time in a row.
Everything is more expensive, and the Federal Reserve is a little bit frightened by that.
Jeff Selke is the founder of Selke Financial Group.
It's causing fear.
He says inflation isn't going down overnight, but combined with higher interest rates.
I'm hearing again and again how people are nervous and scared. Scared of a recession, scared of losing money.
And that fear, he says, is causing people to hold back on buying, which will decrease demand and slow down the economy.
We're hoping for a soft landing.
Selke says people should have a rainy day fund and be prepared for a possible economic downturn. But
the difference is we shouldn't stop our lives. We shouldn't stop spending.
The interest rate hike will slow things down, but Dean says we're headed in the right direction.
Overall, I do think Utah is much better situated than other states to manage whatever comes down the road.
Tomorrow we'll get a look at the GDP report for the second quarter of the year, another indicator of where the economy stands and the likelihood of a recession. Matt Rascone, KSL 5 News.